Don't be afraid. If you want one, I'll give it up.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
That's what I was afraid of.
I've got my space here.
It's all good.
That's my second one.
Figure it out, and I'm
Almost there. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
He's trying to get a slushie.
Is he really?
I need one more.
Keep hammering. Hey,
He's
I
so
could probably
cute.
come up
He's
with a
like, I need
baseball if
one
you
of
really
them.
need one.
Why does this pause every song?
Well, we play double headers up here for our game if I want to start it off. I'm not going to sit
During the Pacelli game? Really?
every time I come up. This is usually full of vodka tonic. This is just water today, but I really.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, I bet.
What if the priest comes?
You'll probably bring wine with you.
You could do confession. Father, I've sinned.
No, I'm talking about Sixers games,
Oh,
okay?
oh. He spent so much alcohol. You know how we want concessions? That is our big seller. That's our money maker.
So, the last couple years, I didn't go this year, but there was just a parent group. They went to the Fort Atkinson tournament. And I don't know if you heard about that. The reason that the parents like down there, everything was $1 beer. The whole weekend at their concessions.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, hot dogs were like, well, everything was just very cheap. And they called it, you know, this is what we need to try to get families to come to the ballpark to have dinner in a beer for their local. But honest to God, I mean, where do you go and buy a can of beer for $1 a can? And the point fans are just a case at a time, and they're all sitting. And I mean, it's not always good, but, you know, you go spend the weekend. I think we went 2 or 3 years, you know, 30 years, because that's kind of where the parents were like, you're going to do it overnight. I guess if you got to pay for a hotel for an overnight tournament, you might as well get $1 beers wherever you can. Nice.
Yeah, but I see your priorities. You're one step closer to that.
And the slushie's going to be cold and refreshing.
You can mix whatever flavors you want.
So we'll have beer at the last game. That'll be cold and refreshing as well. Yeah, I haven't had the guts to have one at the facility yet. Johnny Rapp will probably run me off the scoreboard if he sees or hears that. Believe me, there's a few games I wish I had one the way the team looked.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, that's great. That's good. Sometimes you gotta have a little. Right? That's good. I understand. You don't want to prove them wrong. Yeah, I know teams are waiting on an umpire. They were gonna start early, but they had an umpire that was running. Five, I think, right?
Yeah.
20 minutes
10
early.
minutes early.
They're good at planning. I thought it was. Somebody trying to wind up on something.
Yeah. Yeah.
John's out there, they're talking to the park school, or trying to knock them umpire or something.
Coco Gauck. She's the one that beat Venus Williams.
Did she win it today? She is, that's the youngster, right?
Yeah.
Safe to say. We are live.
She's fourth round revenue.
Well, I a little bit early to see how the heat was doing, but it's doing good.
How did Marshfield do today, guys? Did you hear? Did they
Play at 5.
They play at 5?
Coming up. We will provide updates during this game. Hey-o! Play ball.
Again, why did you light up fireworks in the middle of the day?
No, these are half price today.
Yeah.
No, I don't
People
know.
at the drinks yesterday.
Yeah.
Live?
I'm with you there.
So, I don't know. Hey, guys, how are you tied to Marshfield as well? Philip?
Well, I live in Marshfield.
Okay, so you cover post 54?
We do, so all season long, we've done every home and away, Marshfield and Rapids game.
You have, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, the sponsor's been kind to us, so we keep the train rolling.
Well, that's good. I
Yeah.
heard that Bullseye Sports was a sponsor of the last game. Are they a sponsor?
That's right, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, who told you that?
Well, I heard
you're
no,
just listening?
Scott,
Oh.
Scott Shaner, I know Scott.
I can't hide from anything.
No, you can't hide. I actually played for post 54. I grew up in Marshfield.
Really?
so-
What's your name?
Eric Helms.
Eric Helms.
I played late 80s, 88, 89
Oh.
time frame.
Yeah,
So,
my dad had coached with Dale Utitis for a while.
okay,
He
Dale was
left.
Dale was the manager when I played
Yeah.
for the coach.
Yeah, my dad was the assistant. He probably, last year maybe 87, so maybe right before.
Right before?
Yeah, Doug Zaleski.
Okay. No, he wasn't.
He probably wasn't there at that.
No, I think those are the 2 years I played.
Yeah. Yep. Yep, so Steve from Rapids, I'm from Marshall.
Okay.
Born and raised in Amherst.
Born and raised in Amherst. Do you live in Rapids, huh?
But yeah, my wife works in Nakusa. So
Okay.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Perfect.
Did I hear you say you were born and raised in Amherst?
I was.
Your dad's name's Frank?
No.
Good try, though. Good guess. George?
No, George is my wife's dad's name.
We're getting closer.
Helbach? George
Yep.
Helbach?
Yep.
That's your last name?
My last name's Maves.
Names?
Yeah.
It is a small
I
world.
think I met George last October.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to Cheryl the other day. I said I have a crossing guard that I employ. She's 95 years old. And her last name is Helms. It's Irene Helms.
Okay.
And I just wondered if it was family. She didn't think so.
No,
But
I don't think so.
she's amazing. I'm like,
5 years old?
she's the most reliable. Well, she's just a reliable crossing guard. She's done it 20 years for me. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Like, she is such a spitfire. I'm like, I really love you. I wish I am like you when I was. And then I just said, I guess you guys, I should see if it's or something.
Yeah.
She's wonderful. She's wonderful. Is this stopped again? Stupid. I can never be a DJ.
Who coaches the Marshfield Legion now?
Fellow by the name of Josh Metz.
They've bounced coaches the last few years,
It's
haven't
been
they?
a wild ride over there. The
That's
last-
because wasn't Southworth the coach
Yep.
for a bit, and I know Klein was an assistant.
They probably went through 6 in the last 12 years, 15 years. This is Metz's second year.
Okay.
And the program, because of it, really taking a hit. It's really loose and organized right now.
Yeah.
Getting better.
Well,
Getting better.
is Jason Berry still involved, or is he out? Was he
No.
part of the? I don't know.
Well, no, he's a friend of mine.
Okay. Well, I know Jason too. I just knew he was involved.
His kid Connor goes to lacrosse.
After he's gone.
He's a good sophomore. He's done, so
Yeah,
just kind of,
gotcha.
one of those kind of deals.
Well, Jason's dad was one of my little league coaches.
Bill Berry was.
Yeah.
Holy man.
When I played like 10, 11 years old. He was one of my little league coaches.
Did you graduate from high school?
From Columbus.
He went to Columbus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like there's two also.
Actually, Eli Drexler, their outfielder, he's my cousin.
Is that right?
My first cousin. So my mom has 9 in her family. My mom's the oldest, and her youngest brother is 17 years younger than her.
Holy man.
So his dad is only like 5 years older than I am.
Okay.
And he had kids a little later, age-wise. So I actually, he's my first cousin.
Huh, how about that?
And he's the same age as my middle son that plays for Point, who just graduated. So
Who is that?
Nathan Helms. Nate Helms.
Okay, yep.
So they've competed against each other from little on, which is kind of interesting. You know, basketball, baseball, whatever.
Yeah, Eli's kind of a goof.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's fun. He's a good kid. But
Yeah, no, he can't be. He's fast.
Oh, yeah?
That's what he's got going. Yeah, he's got wheels. He can't teach speed. So.
Kid's running only right now.
Is that's it?
Can't throw. Gotta get enough to lose with an arm, so just put him on the shelf.
Yeah, he had some problems. I don't think he played the whole high school season hardly ever.
He was supposed to be their main
I think I
pitcher.
can start
And
announcing
he
this,
pitched about
guys.
2 games. That was it. Then they moved him to the outfield.
I don't know what,
Now,
do they need any warm-up?
Because it's just not a good idea for him to throw. So it just can't run. He'll hit every now and then.
Yeah, they beat us 3-0 in the regionals. We played them over there, so. We didn't have an easy draw for sure this year for Chelsea.
We are live and on clear. The rest is going right there, going right down the line. You know where it's at. You know this deal? Well, what's funny is he will bring up Puerto Rico. That's it. He doesn't have it. I don't have a Puerto Rican, but you know, camera show up. I just told her to turn on the external microphone. So the camera's you can hear him just fine.
Kids that
You can hear him just fine. That's what they're open.
Good afternoon, welcome to Bucol Park for the 2019 Firecracker Tournament. This is game 4, and
I guess we're going.
it is Wisconsin Rapids Post 9 Rangers against Oshkosh Post 70. We'll start with the lineup for our visiting team, Oshkosh.
Welcome to Bucol Park, beautiful Bucol Park on this very hot
Eli Barron.
Friday afternoon as we welcome you to the Wheelers
Colton Clark.
Chevy GMC Buick pregame show. Wheelers located on West Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids with hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles. Pre-owned vehicles waiting for you now. See Wheelers in person or wheelersgm.com. Wheelers is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. As Wisconsin Rapids coming off of a loss in game 1 this morning. Game started at 9:30. And they fell to DC Everest 4-2. They scored 2 in the 5th. Everest came back and scored 4 in the 6th. And that was the doing for Wisconsin Rapids. Only 3 hits for the Rangers in that loss in game 1. And talked to Coach Halber, and he obviously said that will not get the job done against a conference team, and they will have to put all they have and more together to beat this very good Oshkosh Post 70 ball club. For the starting lineup for Oshkosh Post 70, batting first in center field, Eli Burnt. Batting second in left field, Colton Clark. Batting third at shortstop, Hunter Wright. Batting fourth at third base, Dylan Crumry. Batting fifth in right field, Caden Wright. Batting sixth at second base, Brendan Crumry. Batting seventh and doing the DHing, Ben Schneider. He is DHing for pitcher Charlie Stenson. Batting eighth and doing the catching, Carter Maslowski. And batting ninth at first base, Mitch Bendixson. And they will be going up against Ethan Peters here in this ball game here tonight. Again, Rangers coming in at 14-4 overall. From what I know, Oshkosh coming in at 9-1. They took down Wausau in game 1, 11-1. 11-1, 10-run ruling. The Bulldogs. Talk about Hunter Wright when he comes up to bat. A absolutely phenomenal hitter for Oshkosh. This whole offensive batting order, this lineup for Oshkosh, very, very well put together. Again, they'll be going up against Ethan Peters. Go through the Wisconsin Rapids Post 9 Rangers lineup. Batting first in left field, Caleb Kromenacher. Batting second in right field, Nathan Kromenacher back in that number 2 slot. Batting third at first base, Donovan Brandel. Batting fourth at second base, Cody Bradel. Batting fifth and doing the catching, Josh Sawicki. Batting sixth in center field, Garrett Huber. Batting seventh and doing the DHing, Jack Wenzel. He will be DHing for pitcher Ethan Peters. Batting eighth at third base, Tyler Byer. And batting ninth at shortstop is Jacob Whiffley. Again, Kromenacher, Brandel, Bradel, Zwicky, Huber, Wenzel, Byer, and Whiffley. And they will be going up against Charlie Stenson when he comes up to throw. Eli Burnt, center fielder. First one misses high and away, and we are underway here in Game 4 of the 2019 Firecracker Classic. Thank you to our game sponsor, Wheelers Chevy, GMC Buick. Wheelers located on West Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. That one's hit to Nathan Kromenacher. And one up and one down for Ethan Peters. Wheelers has hundreds of new and pre-owned vehicles waiting for you right now. See Wheelers in person or at wheelersgm.com. Wheelers is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. Now Colton Clark, the left fielder. He was on the mound for a couple innings in their win against Wausau. First one misses high and away. Ethan getting a win on Monday. Missed high and away, 2-0. A win over Merrill on Monday. Went 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, a walk, and 7 strikeouts. And the 2-0. Quickly behind, 3-0. Hunter Wright on deck. Coming back. Outside corner for strike one. 3 balls, 1 strike to Colton Clark. And Peters coming back. Outside corner, got the call. Count runs full. Again, talking between games, Ethan Peters works extremely fast. That one's going to be grounded to Byer. Backhanded by Whiffley across the diamond and not in time. Infield hit for Colton Clark. And now Hunter Wright up, the shortstop.
Batting shortstop number 8, Hunter Wright.
Hunter Wright now up. Hunter with a home run in game 1 against Wausau. That was in his first at-bat. Outside corner gets the call to Ethan Peters. Caleb Kromenacher, Garrett Huber, and Nathan Kromenacher from left to right in the outfield. One gets away, and Clark not going anywhere. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Rangers 0-1 in this tournament. Take on Wausau tomorrow in a conference game. Lifted left field. Back on it is Caleb Kromenacher, still drifting. And that one is off the base of the wall. And a long single. The runner, Clark, had to stay put at first base. A long, hard single.
Number 23,
Yeah.
Dylan Crumrat.
Yeah, that's about where he hit his home run against Wausau. And now Dylan Crumrat, the third baseman. So 2 on and 1 out. Seats below us and down the just left of home plate, all full of sun. That's why got Rapids fans, got Oshkosh fans all sitting in the same area. Yeah, just right of the press box here in the shade.
I'll keep an eye
All right. First one misses low and away. Again, these two teams very evenly matched as the regionals are set to take place in a couple of weeks. Got the regional pairings. Wisconsin Rapids will have a first round bye. They'll take on the winner of Wausau and Merrill. And the 1-0. Going to be lifted right field. Coming in and out is Nathan Kromenacher. And tagging, no, Clark will stay put at second base, and there's 2 away. For Caden Wright, the right fielder.
Batting number 15, Caden Wright, right fielder.
So Oshkosh will take on DC Everest tomorrow, Saturday, excuse me. Yeah, tomorrow. 3 will take on 4 at 5:30. So the Rangers will have a game at 3 o'clock. Rangers will have a game at 3 o'clock, and then Oshkosh and Everest will play after that one. Outside, and got the call. 1-0 to Caden Wright. Wisconsin Rapids back in action tomorrow at 3, as I mentioned, against Wausau. The Bulldogs will have 2 conference makeup games tomorrow. There it is, 1 and 2. So their game against DC Everest for Wausau, that will be a makeup game, conference makeup game. And the 1-2 coming back. Just missed, slow it away, and the count runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, it will. It's on its way.
And the pitch, that one gets by Zwicky. And both runners will advance on the wild pitch. Yeah, if you hear a windy noise coming through, it's the fan on the computer. Trying to cool the computer down so we can bring you live free Rangers baseball this afternoon. Yeah. And the payoff coming back. Hit sharply over to Brandel. He will scoop it, take it himself, and that will end the top of the first inning. No runs on a pair of hits. Oshkosh leaves 2. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Oshkosh 0, Rangers coming up.
The 2018 model year sell down is taking place now at your Wheelers Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
Located in Spencer, R&R Flooring is your one-stop shop for flooring and furniture. Whether you're looking for bedroom furniture, living room furniture, or specialty furniture for your man cave, R&R has it all. With furniture from Lang and Wolfcraft that are made right here in Marshfield, you can shop local. R&R Furniture also has several different types of flooring options available. They also have all your favorite sports team-themed furniture, from the Packers to the Brewers. So head on down to R&R Furniture in Spencer, where their goal is to make a house a home.
Caleb Kromenacher, Nathan Kromenacher, Donovan Brandel. 1, 2, 3 to lead off for the Rangers here in Game 4. As Caleb Kromenacher will lead things off. And the Rangers struggling in Game 1. Only able to tally 3 hits. As they able to score 2 on a 2 RBI double from Cody Bradel. Nathan Kromenacher right back in there at the number 2 slot. He had been taken out of that slot and put into the number 9 spot. And as soon as we figure out when that happened, we'll let you know. But
Number 19, Caleb Kromenacher, left fielder.
Kromenacher again in left field today. Don't expect him to throw this weekend, except maybe tomorrow in the conference game against Wausau. He might be out there. First offering a strike to Caleb. Don't want to jinx it now, but Caleb threw a no-hitter against Wausau his last time out. That was on June 13th. And the 0-1. High and out. Charlie Stenson, the pitcher. And the 1-1. Lifted up and out of play. 1 and 2 to Caleb. Stenson comes set and fires home. Be grounded over to second. That's Crumry, and got Ben Dixon to stretch a little bit. Made it a little closer than it needed to be on the 4-3 putout. Nathan Kromenacher, the right fielder now.
Now up to bat, right fielder, number 18, Nathan Kromenacher.
Nathan, the right fielder, again back in that number 2 slot. He got changed. Goodness, I thought it was a lot later than that. And the first offering. Outside. Outside for a strike. Gets the call. And the 0-1. Going to be grounded over to first. Ben Dixon plays down a hop, and it will be 2 up and 2 down. So I thought it was a lot earlier than it was, but Nathan got moved to the number 9 slot in their win against Plover, and it had been in that 9 slot since then. But now back into the number 2 spot with Donovan Brandel up, the first baseman. Donovan started the first game. Came out after 3 1/3. Inside for strike 1. Cody Bradel on deck. A must-win game for the Rangers if they want to compete on Sunday. Going to be hit sharply to second. That's Crumry again. And over in time is Stenson in a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Rangers offensively. As we go to the second inning, it's all not up at 0.
Are you a veteran looking to buy a new home or lower your existing mortgage payment?
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we understand the sacrifices you made in serving our country. We believe it's our turn to serve you and your family.
We'll show you how to take advantage of your VA home loan benefit. At Fairway, we can finance up to 100% on the home you intend to purchase or refinance.
At Fairway, we'd be honored to help you with your financing. Stop in at one of our offices or give us a call today.
Are you looking for a daycare close to Auburndale? Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare.
Welcome back to Buchholz Park. Yes. Welcome back to Buchholz Park, where it will be 6, 7, and 8. Due up for Oshkosh here in the second inning. Brendan Krumrye, Ben Schneider, and Carter Moslowski. First offering from Peters is a strike.
Now batting for Oshkosh, second baseman, number 17, Brendan Krumrye.
And the 0-1 quickly back. Outside, 1-1. Ethan at 21 pitches now. We play in the top of the second. And the 1-1. Misses. 2-1. And Oshkosh coming in was ranked second in the state in Class AAA. And the 2-1. Swung out a miss. 2-2. Ben Schneider on deck. And Oshkosh in black uniforms. Wisconsin Rapids didn't change their uniforms. 2-2. Got him looking on the outside corner. Strike 3. And that's strikeout number 1 for Ethan Peters.
Designated hitter, number 1, Ben Schneider.
Now Ben Schneider, the designated hitter. Again, the Rangers wore the same uniforms as we saw. Both Zwickis and now Ethan Peters with the Stars and Stripes socks. Donovan Brandel changed his to all red. Cody Bradel with his outside. Got it again, and it's 0-2. The outfield all with their pants down. Tyler Byer with his pants down. Outside, 1-2. Jacob Whitfley with his pants rolled up to just under his knees, along with Cody Bradel. 3/4. Going to be hit over to Byer, but foul. Brandel with his pants rolled up just below his knees. Ethan Peters with the Stars and Stripes socks, along with Josh Zwicky as catcher. The 1-2. Swung out and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts, and there's 2 away for Carter Moslowski.
Now batting the catcher, number 6, Carter Moslowski.
Carter, the catcher, with Mitch Bendixson on deck. Right at the top of the zone for strike 1. Again, like I've said, Ethan works fast. He doesn't disagree with too many pitches that Josh puts down. Missed outside, 1-1. 3:25 down the lines here at beautiful Buchholz Park. Strike 2. 365 in right center field, 345 in left center field, and 375 to center. And the 1-2 back. That's going to be hit over to Bradel, ranging to his right. Scoops, and just in time, gets Moslowski at first. A perfect inning for Ethan Peters. We go to the bottom of the second. It is 0-0.
Unexpected property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency. Family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, has fresh cheese curds made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next gathering. Nasonville Dairy is home to over 24 cheese varieties, 1.5 million pounds of milk daily, gives you cheddar, feta, Colby, and even blue marble jack. Shop in the store or online at NasonvilleDairy.com. Nasonville Dairy, a family tradition of quality.
Back to beautiful Buchholz Park here for the 2019 Firecracker Tournament, as it'll be 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Wisconsin Rapids Post 9 Rangers. Second inning brought to you by Bullseye Sports. It's located at 1201 South Central Avenue in Marshfield. It is your place for bows, arrows, guns, ammunition, hunting apparel, and much more. Bullseye Sports service what they sell and even what they don't. See the talented team at Bullseye Sports and schedule a time at the indoor archery range and video range that allows good beginner practice all the way to league play. Bullseye Sports celebrating 20 years in business. As Cody Bradle to lead things off. That's from the right side. Had the 2 RBI double in the 5th in game 1. Swing and a miss. For strike 1, Josh Sawicki on deck. As Stenson comes set and fires on the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Bradle leads the team in a stat you don't want to lead the team in strikeouts at the plate. The 0-2. That one's going to be fouled, staying alive. Zwicky, then Huber for the Rangers. Again, the Rangers losing game 1. They need a win here today in game 2 to possibly advance to Sunday. If they lose here, win tomorrow, they need a lot of help. The 1-2 gonna be grounded foul right off the hands of the Oshkosh coach, standing right in the open doorway. And the 1-2 coming back. Gonna be lifted to shallow left, a leadoff single for Cody Bradle. Sometimes if you're struggling at the plate, that's all you got to do. Just put your bat out there and see if it hits the ball, and that time it did. A leadoff single for Cody Bradle. Now Josh Sawicki, the catcher. Josh is in the need of a big hit. 0 for 3 in game 1. Good speed on the base paths. Cody Bradle. And back in time easily. Again, they came out and watered the field in between games 3 and 4. Not sure it was much needed. That one's popped up. Foul territory, not a play. 0-1 to Josh Sawicki. Young man going to retrieve the ball, hoping for another slushy. Yeah, game 1 against DC Everest. That kid was running all around the ballpark. Now the 0-1 to Josh. Tried, and that one got away. A swing and a miss. Tried to check his swing. Went around at the 0-2, but Bradle moves his second on the wild pitch. With Garrett Huber on deck. Yeah. Yeah, I've retrieved a couple of them. And he's just going to keep it. The 0-2 popped up. And he could go get another one. Foul territory. And he's going. It was just on the other side of the grandstand. And he could get his second ticket already. Yeah. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning for Wisconsin Rapids. Fires home as Stenson, bounces in there. And underneath, and give him a pass ball on that one. He just didn't know where the ball was. He had it right in his mitt, or right underneath him. And now runner at third with nobody out. Rangers, this is the opportunity Wisconsin Rapids needs. It has to capitalize on it. The 1-2. Going to be grounded to third. Back is Bradle across the diamond. He's going to be safe at first base. Infield single for Josh Sawicki. They'll have a courtesy runner for Josh Sawicki. Gabe Sawicki will grab a helmet.
Number 14, center fielder, Garrett Huber.
And now Garrett Huber, the center fielder. Runners at the corners. Again, great base running by Cody Bradle over at third. Wasn't running home on contact. Looked at third baseman Crumry. Crumry looked at him, and Josh Sawicki was able to beat out the throw. Jack Wenzel on deck. First pitch misses high, and it's 1-0. Again, talked to Coach Halber between games or after game one. Needs to be much more patient at the plate. And right now, Rapids already with back just in time was Gabe Sawicki at first. Yeah, it was close. Base umpire getting his money's worth already. Gabe Sawicki leads from first. The 0-1 going to be lifted, foul and out of play. That one will get out of stadium, out of the park. 1 ball, 1 strike, and nobody out. Again, Rangers only 3 hits in their loss to DC Everest. Already with 2 here in the second inning. Pickoff attempt that time back in time. Ben Dixon lays down that tag pretty hard over there at first base. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Pickoff and back in time again. Throw enough of those over there, one of them's got to get away.
Pretty solid team out there.
Yes. Very, very fundamentally sound, that's for sure. The 1-1. There goes the runner. Throw down to second. Bradle. And they're going to trade an out for a run, and the Rangers are on the board. Gabe Sawicki gets thrown out at second for the first out. Ball missed high. But the Rangers are on the board here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-1 count to Garrett Huber. Going to be knuckled over to first. It will just roll foul. Again, you never know with that backspin on it. Off the end of the bat. Evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out. If you were with us in game 1, there's 3 puddles in front of the first base dugout. Have taken all day to start to evaporate. One of them's almost gone. 2 of them are almost gone, but the one closest to the dugout still a long way to go. 2-2 back. Lifted up and out of play. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Hot and humid. As the 2-2 comes back. Swung on and missed. And Huber is down on strikes. First strikeout by Charlie Stenson.
Now batting your designated hitter, number 12, Jack Wenzel.
According to the weather app, 85 degrees right now, only 53% humidity. Yes, very much so. As we play, it's a 66-degree dew point. Not quite sure what that means, but just a slight wind, swing and a miss. Jack Wenzel. Yes, yes, very much so. 5-mile-an-hour wind out of the north. It's very slight wind. 101. Again, beautiful setting here at Buchholz Park along the Wisconsin River. Come out tomorrow night. Spend all day here tomorrow. Got fireworks afterwards at Riverfront Rendezvous at dusk. They'll have fireworks tomorrow night. The 1-1. This is outside 2-1. Tyler Byer on deck. Rangers scratch across a run here in the bottom of the second. On a single. A wild pitch and a pass ball. Popped up. And look out. And landed right next to her. Oh, he's going to go get it. And he got one in the bottom of the second inning. How about that?
Yeah, there he goes.
Kid's mopping up.
Good for him.
Absolutely. Get him on the radio. He's got a good game so far.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Comes back to Wenzel. That's going to be grounded over to third. That's Crumry. picks, fires, and in time. Nice play that time by Dylan Crumry, and that will end the second inning. Rangers get a run on 2 hits. They leave nobody. Go to the top of the third. 1-0 Wisconsin.
The 2018 model year sell down is taking place now at your Wheeler's Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
Located in Spencer, R&R Flooring is your one-stop shop for flooring and furniture. Whether you're looking for bedroom furniture, living room furniture, or specialty furniture for your man cave, R&R has it all. With furniture from Lang and Wolfcraft that are made right here in Marshfield, you can shop local. R&R Furniture also has several different types of flooring options available. They also have all your favorite sports team-themed furniture, from the Packers to the Brewers. So head on down to R&R Furniture in Spencer, where their goal is to make a house a home.
All right, back here at Buchholz Park. Thanks again for joining the broadcast. Update over in Eau Claire. It is Marshfield Green Bay scoreless in the top of the second. You can watch this game and that one both at the same time. Imagine that. It's 2019. Just get 2 devices, computer. I always say take your wife's phone or somebody, but take another one and watch both at the same time. ZaleskiSports.com. Links for both games are available now. And we'd like to say thanks to our friends over at the Ridges Golf Course and Banquet Center in Wisconsin Rapids for sponsoring the Rapids Rangers baseball cards. You get $5 off 9 holes, $10 off 18 with a cart. All you got to do is mention Zaleski Sports, and you saw those baseball cards online. You can find those cards over on Facebook at Zaleski Sports Wisconsin Rapids. Now, back to the voice of the Post 9 Rangers, Steve Maves.
Thank you, Jace. Mitch Ben Dixon lead things off. And it's 1-1 to Mitch. As Jason was saying, if you have extra devices, he talks about it all the time. Basketball, football, when we were live streaming all that. If you have the opportunity to watch all these young athletes do work, this is a great time to strike 3. Got him looking. Strikeout number 3 for Ethan Peters. Especially on a day like today, it's beautiful to come out to the ballpark, but if you want to sit at home and be in your air conditioning and enjoy Wisconsin Rapids Post 9 Rangers baseball, that is the way to do it. And now Eli Burnt looks at strike 1. 1-0 Marshfield. As the 0-1 coming back. Misses a low and in, 1-1. Again, always like to thank our sponsors, help us put these games on, bring you live and free sports all year down in Mississauga and away. And I went to the Ridges this spring to cover some high school golf, and that is a beautiful course and a 2-1 Mississauga and a tough course. I mean, that is a course that you would want to go to if you're experienced. It is a very beautiful course. The front nine are, if you're a beginning golfer, the front 9 are your front 9. The back 9, a lot of water, a lot of places to lose the golf ball in the woods, but in the front 9, go and have yourself a beautiful round of golf at the Ridges in Wisconsin Rapids.
$5 off.
Yep.
9 holes.
A beautiful, beautiful golf course over in Wisconsin Rapids.
Imagine Russell Devereaux probably won
Yep.
the event that day.
One of the top golfers in the area. Winning state this last spring. Russell. Yep. Just a junior. Russell is one of the nicest kids that you'll ever meet. One of the best golfers you'll ever meet. The payoff outside, got him again. Ethan Peters, strikeout number 4. Three of the
Left fielder, number 7.
3 of the 4 strikeouts, all backwards Ks. And now Colton Clark, he singled, was left stranded at first. Ridge is just about 2 miles from the house. A nice little drive. Again, not a golfer myself, but there are plenty of people watching, listening that would love to go and play a round of golf, and no time better than right now. Holiday weekend. If you're not coming down to watch baseball, go shoot a round of golf, and like Jason said, mention Selesky Sports at the clubhouse. Get a couple dollars off of your round of golf. Peters throws a strike in there, 2-1. Hunter right on deck. Try to check his swing, strike anyway. Frustrated himself was Colton Clark. EP comes set and fires home on the 2-2. Missed outside, count runs full. And the payoff coming back. Fouled at home plate. Staying alive is Colton Clark. And again, Josh Sawicki gets hit behind the plate. Shaking off that hand. Yep. Yeah. And like we've said all summer long, if Josh doesn't get hit, it's not a Rangers game. And he gets smacked right in the helmet. That time fouled back. And just crunches down at home plate. Second game of the day also for Josh behind the plate, and I imagine he takes a lot of ice baths at home. Payoff coming back. Going to be grounded over to third. That's Tyler Byer, plays out a hop and takes him running past, and that will do it here in the top of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 strikeouts, and nobody left to go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Rapids.
Check out Clemmy Sales, located at 125 North 2nd Avenue in Stratford. For over a century, Clemmy Sales has been your #1 trusted Chevrolet dealership. From beginning to end in your car buying process, Clemmy will treat you like family each and every visit. Head on down to Clemmy Sales today to check out all their inventory, including the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado. Clemmy Sales, proud supporters of local high school athletics.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Welcome back to beautiful Buchholz Park here in Stevens Point along the Wisconsin River. Taking a look at the good crowd that has formed just to the right of us and the Wisconsin Rapids Post 9 Ranger dugout. As we were mentioning, all the sun to the third base side, and the shade with the help of the beautiful trees here at Buchholz, shading everybody on the just right here of the press box. Wisconsin Rapids folks along with Oshkosh fans all mingling together. And the first offering to Tyler Byer bounces home, and it's 1-0. Jacob Whiffley and then Caleb Kromenacher. Rangers able to get one in the second. And the 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 coming back. Fouled at the plate. It's 1-2. Byer started the first game. He was at first base, and then Jack Wenzel came in and hit for him. And when Donovan Brandel was done pitching, Tyler Byer, Jacob Whiffley, Caleb Kromenacher going up against Charlie Stenson. And the 2-2. Bounce in there. Nice take by Tyler Byer. The count runs full. Again, Rangers back in action tomorrow at 3 o'clock. They'll take on the Wausau Post 10 Bulldogs in a conference game. And Wausau's got a couple of... That one's going to be lifted left center field. That one is going to get down for a base hit. Byer will round first, slip around first. And a leadoff single for Tyler Byer. Don't think Tyler would have made it to second anyway. Not the swiftest, fastest runner on the Rangers ball club. But but a full count line drive to left center field, and the Rangers with one on and nobody out. Now Jacob Whitfle's turn, the shortstop. Third baseman Crumry in on the grass at third. But as I was saying, Wausau with 2 conference games tomorrow, 2 makeup conference games tomorrow against DC Everest and Rapids. That first game will be against DC Everest will be the opening game of the day at 10 a.m. Lifted up and fouling out of play for Jacob Whitfle. Rangers with 3 hits. And the young man, no, there's another guy going for it. A couple of them going for it. Yeah. And the 0-1. Lifted left field. Shallow left field coming in on it. Long run for Clark. Diving stop. He doesn't catch it. And another single for the Rangers. Looked like his wrist bent back just a little bit, but Clark didn't see the ball off the bat. And now Caleb Kromenacher, who grounded out in the first. Good opportunity for the Rangers. The bottom of the order doing the work. Crumry in at third. A long wait for Stenson. Nobody holding Wenzel on at second either. Gets the bunt down the first baseline. And will throw out Kromenacher at first, but got the job done. Advancing the runners to second and third with only 1 out. One away for Nathan Kromenacher.
Number 18, Nathan Kromenacher.
Again, Caleb usually tries to get those down for base hits, but at that time, bunted it down the first baseline smartly and able to get the job done. Now it's going to be grounded over to second. They're going to get the out at first. Another run comes in for the Rangers. And a 2-0 lead for Wisconsin Rapids. Bottom of the order gets on. Top of the order moves them around.
Now batting, first baseman, number 27, Donovan Brandel.
RBI ground out for Nathan Kromenacher. Now Donovan Brandel with the runner at third. And 2 outs. A lot of room in that right center field gap for Donovan. Going to be grounded that time, however, over to Crumry at second, and that will end the Rangers' third inning. They get a run on 2 hits. They leave 1. We go to the top of the fourth, 2-0 Wisconsin Rapids.
Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day 4th-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com.
Forward Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years, and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
Rangers able to get another run across here. This time in the bottom of the third inning, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors for the Rangers. Again, we go to the top of the fourth already. Sitting brought to you by the Rivers Tavern and Restaurant in Marshfield. It's open 7 days a week. The Rivers has a full menu of appetizers, entrees, salads, burgers, sandwiches, and desserts for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The Rivers also offers you a large selection of wine, beer, and signature cocktails. The Rivers Tavern and Holiday Inn is ready for you in downtown Marshfield and at the Rivers Tavern Firecracker.com. First offering to Hunter Wright is a ball. Outside for strike one. Dylan Crumry is on deck. And Coach Helber mentioned his talk before or after game one. Told the guys if we lose, we're done. And so coming out, Ethan Peters throwing a great game. The 1-2 back. Missed high. Again, Ethan throws today. Caleb might throw tomorrow for the conference game against Wausau. And we'll see who he might have the rest of the weekend. That one's going to be grounded up the middle. Cody Bradle plays it across. Safe at first. Give him an infield single. See what the official scores give him.
Up to bat, third baseman, number 23.
And he bobbled it just a little bit. And now Dylan Crumry. Runner at first and nobody out for Dylan Crumry, who flew out to right field. Peters comes set. Fires home. Popped up. Shallow left. Whiffley calls off. Makes the catch. Nice job by Jacob Whiffley. There's one away for Caden Wright. Ethan Peters, an Assumption alum, and now a pitcher for Loras University in Iowa. Got into, I believe, 10 games this last spring. First offering misses inside. Brendan Crumry on deck. Pickoff as Brandel was starting to move towards his fielding position. Not thinking Ethan Peters would throw over to him. A little more deception for the base runner. Inside corner, got it for strike one. And Rangers lead 2-0. Top of the fourth inning. Ethan came into this inning with 52 pitches. Outside gets the call. Told me after that game in Merrill where he went 6 innings, if you paint the outside corner, you can't hit it. And that's exactly what he's been doing here today. I was going to be grounded up the middle to Whiffley. Flips it over to second. Bradle across the diamond. Scooped down at first. No, and it goes out of play. And over to second base goes Caden Wright. Reaches out a fielder's choice. Gets to second on the E4.
Second baseman, number 17, Brendan Crumry.
Now Brendan Crumry struck out looking in the second inning. Again, that time tried to scoop it just a little too much. And tried to scoop it a little too much to Donovan at first, and into the dugout it went. Strike right down 8th Street. 2-0 Marshfield, top of the third inning. They are playing at beautiful Carson Park. 0-1. Fouled straight back, 0-2. A lot of these boys here from Wisconsin Rapids played over there. Marshfield played over there too. They took the state champion Eau Claire North Huskies to 11 innings. Eau Claire North, of course, the Division I spring baseball champions. The 0-2. This is high and away. 1-2. Ben Schneider on deck. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the fourth. EP comes and fires. Swung on a miss as Ethan gets out of the fourth inning. No runs on a hit. They leave one with an error. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 2-0 Rapids.
My name is Marissa, and I just finished my junior year in college. It's time for me to buy my first car before I start my senior year and before I start my career search. I clicked on an ad for Wheelers and found a car that was in my budget. I contacted the dealership and they emailed me an appointment for test drive. Test drive day is here. The sales staff was helpful and made sure I was comfortable learning about the car. It only took a few minutes and my credit application was approved. Just a couple of quick signatures and a payment I can afford. My first time buying a car, and it was so simple. Thank you, Wheelers.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to C.
I'm in the house.
I'm in the house.
He's in the house. He's in the house. He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports!
Ethan Peters throwing a gem for Wisconsin Rapids as take a look. Yeah, take a look down the third base line. Nobody's sitting over there. Or a couple people just trying to soak in the sun as had a lot of rain and cloudy days and finally able to get some sun. A little over sunny right now, 85 degrees. First offering. Now it's going to be grounded over to third. Crumrye gets up over to first and gets by the first baseman. Bradle will reach first base. Again, another tough call. We'll see what they. Now Josh Zwicky, he's singled in the second. They'll give him a base hit. Good call. Yep. Good play over there by Crumrye at third, but Bradle with good speed stands at first. Pickoff attempt. Again, falling on top of the base. Josh Zwicky singled. And then Gabe came in and he was caught stealing, however, scoring Cody Bradle. Cody reached second on a wild pitch, third on a pass ball. And Cody was not even off first base.
Making sure.
Yeah. 2-step lead, 3-step lead, 3.5 over there at first for Bradle. And the offering popped up out of play. And yeah, there he goes again. I believe that's all the Nakusa people over there for the underneath the trees over there, getting ready for the game against Stevens Point. That one's blocked and it's 1-1. You see Tyler Byer warming up for the Rangers. One of about 4 aces that the Rangers have. Donovan Brandel, Caleb Kromenacher, Ethan Peters, and Tyler Byer. Be lifted right field over on it on the foul line in foul territory, and it will fall into the bullpen where Tyler Byer is warming up. And he got it. Got another one. Yeah. Yeah, a day like today, I don't know if that'd be. Yeah. Yep. The 1-2. 1-2 back to Zwicky. Fires home. Going to be grounded over to Crumrye at third. Plays out. Hop doesn't get it across the diamond. It's able to beat it out. Wow, another close play. Josh Zwicky thrown out at first. Man, oh man, Cody Bradle makes it to second. Zwicky on the 5-3 putout is out at first.
Steve, we mentioned early in the game that we're sharing spots over here in the shade. It's a mixed crowd, Oshkosh and Rapids. Groans and cheers at the same time over there.
Yeah, it was a very close play over at first base. Now Garrett Huber struck out swinging in the second. Going to be grounded to Crumrye again. Now it gets through the gap. And Bradle will stay at third base. A little miscommunication between Hunter Wright and Dylan Crumrye. And a single. And now Jack Wenzel. Tyler Byer warming up as he is the on-deck hitter. Assistant coach had to come out and get the bat. Jack Wenzel with runners at the corners and one out. Grounded out to Crumrye to end the second inning. And Rangers 6 hits already. Playing the fourth. That one's going to be popped up and out of play. So on one. Tyler Byer, who is on deck, was warming up. And he's going running. Hot day. Run around the ball field. He might need as many slushies as he can get. More power to him, that's for sure. The 0-1 pickoff attempt. Nothing doing. Again, Rangers only 3 hits in game 1 against DC Everson, their loss. Already 6 here. Playing the bottom of the 4th. Making Charlie Stenson throw a lot of pitches. That one misses high and a 1-1. There is a little action in the Oshkosh bullpen. Can't see a 22, along same number as the Rangers had warming up. Again, Oshkosh brought 17 kids. Going to be a lit line to look out in there. Oh, off the fence. Ricocheted back. Yeah. 1 and 2 to Jack Wenzel. See if we can get a name and a number for you on the. Yeah. Blake Roach. Pitcher warming up. Blake Roach, 22. Did not see Blake in their first 10-run game against Wausau. Get the Bulldogs, I believe, headed home. They got a couple games tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. The 1-2 comes back from Charlie Stenson. Nope. Cody Bradles reached first. He's been on base both times. Singled in the 2nd, singled here in the 4th. Stands at 3rd base. The 1-2 coming back. Going to be lifted up and foul. And he's just going to let somebody else get that one. 6 or 7 already for that young fella. Becoming a celebrity as he walks through the grandstand here. The 1-2 back. It's high. Evens up the count at 2-2. Yeah. And if you can tell us who that is, Jason will give you a.
I'll give you something. That kid's got an Oshkosh hat on.
Oh. Yeah. Got a couple of people. 2-2. Lifted up and foul again. Yeah, Chad, if you show up tomorrow, Saturday, non-work day for many people. Again, I don't know what Chad does, but he might have to work tomorrow too. So the 2-2 coming back. Bounce in there. Runs full.
I got a sneaky suspicion we'll find him somewhere along.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll be in attendance at some point. And the payoff to Wenzel coming back. Nope, pickoff attempt. Out at first. Got picked off at first base. Throws his arms up, and Huber is picked off. Yep. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. This young guy's got 2 of them. And the payoff coming back. Swung out a miss, and Stenson gets out of the inning. A pickoff and a strikeout. And Wenzel goes down on strikes. That will end it in the 4th for the Rangers. They lead 2-0.
And now the continuing adventures of Captain Collision.
Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course. Of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Wausau Homes Marshfield offers the quality you know and trust close to home. Whether you're looking for a 2-story house with an open staircase or a cozy 2-bedroom bungalow, Wausau Homes Marshfield can build it with a firm price and a guaranteed move-in date. Stop by their new location on Central Avenue and see how Wausau Homes Marshfield can help make your homeowning dreams come true. Wausau Homes Marshfield, custom homes built your way.
Up.
Starting off the top of the
Top of the 5th inning we go. Ben Schneider, Carter
Designated hitter,
Moslowski
Ben
and Mitch Bendixson. Rangers lead 2-0. First offering misses outside. Schneider struck out swinging in the second. 5 strikeouts for Ethan Peters today. And it's 1-1 fouled back. And we'll see how long Coach Cord Halber throws Ethan Peters. I believe 75 is the cutoff mark. There's a strike, 1-2. Again, Rangers have second game today, 1 tomorrow for sure. If they keep on winning, hopefully bring you 2 on Sunday. That one's going to be lifted center field. And Garrett Huber didn't have to move. There's one away. Well, the Rangers in action Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week.
Up to bat, your catcher, number 6, Carter Maslowski.
And now Carter Maslowski, the catcher. And the opening offer. Going to be hit foul, look out. Line drive into the parking lot, and so on 1. Jason going out to talk to Coach Galita, the head coach for the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders varsity ball club. And the 1-1 swung out a miss, 1-2. Mitch Bendixson, on deck. And the 1-2 coming back. Swung out a miss. Strikeout number 6 for EP. And there's 2 away. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Wisconsin Rapids fans, Oshkosh fans. Had a couple of members of the Oshkosh fan section come over and ask if they or what we were doing, live streaming. First one swung out a miss. Hopefully they found the right site and are tuning in over in the Fox Valley. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to yell one back. Swung out of it. It's always a pleasure to get people to ask them what we're doing, where we're from, and send the links and everything over to friends and family that aren't able to make the games. And as always, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in wherever you are, however you may be watching or listening. Ethan Peters comes back on the 1-2. Fouled straight back. All right. Head coach for the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. The 1-2. Lifted right field. Coming in on it, Nathan Kromenacher. And it popped out of the glove. I don't even know if he had it, but a 2-out single for the number 9 hitter, Mitch Bendixson. And that might be it for Ethan Peters. Coach Halber out there. Defensive changes coming all around. And Ethan Peters, a wonderful outing for Ethan. Goes 4 2/3. Gabe Zwicky coming in to play defensively. We'll get all the defensive changes for you. When we come back, Ethan Peters gets a great ovation. He goes 4 2/3 innings. We'll have Tyler Byer and his with the warm-up pitches back after this.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
With summer right around the corner, are you looking to purchase that special toy? Bill's Service Center is your one-stop shop for everything that you need to enjoy your summer. We have a huge inventory of Polaris and Can-Am and ATVs and UTVs. We also have a huge selection of Ski-Doo if you're already planning for next winter. Whether you're looking for something brand new or used, come on down to Bill's Service Center, where we not only sell the equipment, but we fix it too.
Are you a veteran looking to buy a new home or lower your existing mortgage payment?
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we understand the sacrifices you made in serving our country. We believe it's our turn to serve you and your family.
We'll show you how to take advantage of your VA home loan benefit. At Fairway, we can finance up to 100% on the home you intend to purchase or refinance.
At Fairway, we'd be honored to help you with your financing. Stop in at one of our offices or give us a call today.
Lifted left field, back on it is Caleb Kromenacher off the base of the wall again. Coming around to score is Ben Dixon. No, he'll be held up at third base, but a double for Eli Burnt. Yeah. Tyler Byer comes in to throw for Ethan Peters, who goes 4 2/3 innings. Gives up 4 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts. And now Colton Clark with an opportunity here. Was teed off, was Eli Burnt on the first pitch fastball from Tyler Byer.
Obviously he just walked up there and said, I don't know who this kid is.
Yeah.
Yep,
and that's exactly what Burnt did. 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs. Breaking ball there for strike 1. Clark couldn't believe it. But Rapids pitching has painted those corners all summer long. And the 0-1. Nice job by Josh Sawicki behind the plate. 1-1. Hunter right on deck. Coach Cord Helber pacing in the dugout, hoping he made the right decision. The 1-1. Missed just outside, 2-1. Colton 1 for 2. A single and a ground out. The 2-1. And he hits him high up above the shoulders. And now the bases are loaded for Hunter Wright, the best hitter on this Oshkosh team. Hunter 2 for 2 today. Couple of singles. The runner at third is Ethan's responsibility. The next 2 are Tyler's. First one misses high. It's 1-0. Tyler struggled since he's gotten in here. And the 1-0. In there for strike 1. Hunter Wright worked a full count, or a 2-2 count in the 4th, and singled. The 1-1 coming back. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. If the camera didn't capture it, the movement on that ball was unbelievable. A slider from, and the 1-2. Foul straight back. I believe it's Cody Bradle. Bradle might have the knuckleball that he talked to us about. Tyler Byer has struck out 10 in one game before. That was going to be popped up. Shallow right. Bradle back on it. Byer gets out of the inning. Big round of applause from his coaching staff and the Rapids fans in attendance. No runs on 2 hits. Oshkosh leaves 3. We go to the top of the 5th. 2-0 Rangers.
Are you looking for a daycare close to
Bottom
Auburndale?
of the 5th.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare.
Unexpected property damage or loss is what Marshfield Insurance Agency is all about. We are the area's largest insurance agency, family owned for more than 30 years. An independent agency, we represent more than 40 A-rated insurance providers for home, auto, business, health, life, and more. Contact Marshfield Insurance Agency for a free quote today.
To the bottom of the fifth inning we go. Rangers pitcher Tyler Byer up to bat. Score from Carson Park. Marshfield Blue Devils 3-0 over Green Bay. And the first offering popped up out of play. 0-1. And Coach Galita on his way. We'll have the opportunity to talk to head coach of the Lincoln Red Raiders, Bob Galita, and the 0-1. Going to be hit over to third, foul, and it's 0-2. Have an opportunity to chat with him about what he's been doing this summer after their tough loss in the sectional final.
Got your own Carol bringing that up, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll mention that at all. And the 0-2 to Tyler Byer. Misses high, 1-2.
Hey, guys.
Hello there. We'll talk to...
This isn't going out here, is it?
Huh?
That's not going out
No.
here.
The 1-2 back from Charlie Stenson. Lined over to second. That's Crumry, and he'll throw out Tyler Byer for out number 1. Now being joined by Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders coach Bob Galita. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for inviting me up. Just telling the people I was sitting with just to show my ignorance more than anything else up here, I guess. So.
Well, come out and watch all your kids play.
Good bottom line.
Yeah,
bottom
and
line.
it's they've put together one heck of a summer this year. Put together a great spring.
Yeah.
Making it to the sectional final. We were talking about that a little bit. Just talk about the spring season a little bit.
Well, it's it was a lot of fun for us. Obviously, we expected, I think, good things. Every team does going in to compete for the conference title. Obviously, Point was a very good team. We couldn't quite get by them this year, but
you did it when it counted, though. Playoff.
Yeah. And even then, it was just something. We went into every game confident, I think, and just have such great kids. I mean, work hard. I think they play well, obviously, and fundamentally, we work it in practice and in games. So
1-2 missed Sloan away. 2-2. Talking about how the team that you have, Donovan Brandel, of course, going to Whitewater, the MVP of the All-Star game. Cody Bradle putting together a great summer. And Jacob Whiffley hits one to deep left field for out number 2. And, just talk about what Donovan has meant to the Lincoln or the Red Raider program at the high school.
Well, it's I think if anything, you look at a kid who put the time in. He loves the game of baseball. He's kind of one of those quiet leaders who people don't realize that he's when nobody's watching, he's up to Wausau taking part in lifting and pitching routines all summer.
Caleb Lyons want to.
Hey, thanks for covering all this too.
Stop into any of our locations at Auburndale, Marshfield, Withee, Greenwood, Roselleville, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids, and talk to our friendly personal bankers who are here to help you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The 2018 model year sell down is taking place now at your Wheeler's Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
Located in Spencer, R&R Flooring is your one-stop shop for flooring and furniture. Whether you're looking for bedroom furniture, living room furniture, or specialty furniture for your man cave, R&R has it all. With furniture from Lang and Wolfcraft that are made right here in Marshfield, you can shop local. R&R Furniture also has several different types of flooring options available. They also have all your favorite sports.
To the top of the 6th inning we go. We go to the top of the 6th inning. The 6th inning brought to you by Kerry Van Ert. Today's Kerry Van Ert State Farm Agency play of the game goes to Tyler Byer in the top of that 5th inning, getting out of a bases-loaded 2-out jam. As always, give yourself a play of the game by calling Kerry Van Ert State Farm Agent at 715-424-4181. Get a great quote for life, home, and auto coverage. Join Kerry and her all-star team with a phone call or visit them on Facebook at Kerry Van Ert State Farm. And the first offering popped up over foul territory, and it will fall harmlessly out of play, and it's 0-1. Joined back with Coach Bob Galita. And Coach, we were talking a little bit before the half inning about Donovan Brandel and all what he's meant to this ball club. You have a lot of these kids out here. I mean, playing all spring, all summer, as that one's going to be lined to left for a leadoff single. But knowing that you have the kids that want to play baseball. I mean, obviously varsity at Lincoln, and then having them come and play all spring and all summer long as well.
Well, you know what? I think that makes any program strong. What I was saying before the break there too is Donnie puts his time, and I said the summer, but in the winter is where it's the hidden work. And we had such great senior leadership. I mean, when the seniors who just graduated were freshmen, it was kind of a struggle for us a little bit. And you knew the talent was there, and you get a Cody Bradel and a Jack Wenzel and a Donnie and a Josh and Dakota Schultz, who doesn't have to be here today. But those kids, worked hard in the off season. They enjoyed the game, and they accepted, I think, and promoted, the work effort of the other kids too. And it's just unselfish. And to see them out here and performing, and to see Ty get out of that last inning was. The more they play, the more situations they get, the better they are in any sport, let alone baseball.
Yeah, and we talked to Coach Halber before the season started just a couple of years ago. It was a struggle. I was going to be hit to Bradel at second off the tip of his glove, and the first two hitters for Oshkosh getting aboard. Talked to Coach Halber a little bit before the season started. Just a couple of years ago, like I said, he mentioned that the Rangers had struggled to even get a senior team out there, and now they have 3 teams, all 2 lower Ramblers teams, and then this Rangers team. With the success of the varsity team and the upcoming the high school teams, does that helps the summer league out quite a bit as well?
Well, I think they feed each other, I think, is the main thing. And if we play well, the kids are interested. If they play well, the kids are interested. And a lot of credit goes out to the group of leaders in the Legion program whom have promoted it, have built it back up to where it once was. And to get 3 teams, it's been forever. I think in the early 80s they may have had a 3rd team, I think. So, it's great to see. As more kids play, the more opportunities to gain that experience you're talking about.
Bayer comes set, got a nice play by Josh Sawicki behind the plate, able to throw out Dylan Krumrye at third. There's runners at first and second with 1 out. First full week of July. What have you been up to this summer?
Well, it's we run a baseball camp every year, and actually a lot of these kids who are on the field help us out, and that helps to feed our program too. To get back to that topic, myself, my family, and I are heading out of the States, actually, for a trip. My daughter just graduated from high school, and been doing a little bit getting ready for her college prep stuff, and going that way, and then getting up to youth games, and trying to get up to as many Legion games, but it's been tough with the weather this year.
Yeah, we have had a lot of makeup games. Had a makeup game that has to be played. Another makeup game that has to be played at Plover instead of having a game at home at Witter with the rescheduling with the rafters and everything. You have to play 2 at Plover this on the 10th next week. They have to go back out there. That one's going to be hit sharply to Whiffley at short. We'll get the out at second, and a nice play by Jacob Whiffley, and there's 2 away. Fielder's choice as Ben Schneider makes it to first.
Postponed it yesterday, as a matter of fact. That's why we're 2 games today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it weather related?
Yeah, it downpoured here about 4 o'clock, and then again at 7 o'clock again. So, yeah, it's.
And we got it too. I live on the west side in town, and my in-laws live in Seneca. They didn't get anything until that little blast at about 9 o'clock, whatever it was, or 10 o'clock, and that was nothing. So.
Yeah.
Well, it's just good to see them catch up.
Yep. Absolutely. Rapids with a first one miss just low. Yeah, Rapids, if they were able to win here tonight or this afternoon, and they have a conference makeup game tomorrow against Wausau.
That's what I understand.
And then if they have 2 going to be hit to center, Huber coming in, that one's going to drop, and to second goes, and an RBI single for Carter Maslowski. And it's 2-1 now.
One thing you look at too, if you don't mind my saying something on this too, is Huber. Here's a kid who, no matter where he plays, he's anticipating the next play. He comes in and he was thinking if he can get to it, he get a force at second base. Bradel, these kids have played together so long. I think it's nice to anticipate that they're looking at maybe we get a force, don't get the run, and just some smart baseball players out there.
Absolutely. We talked to Garrett a couple times this summer. Him and Josh Zwicky with helping the big comeback against Plover last Monday.
Big game, yeah.
They call themselves the Dinger Bros. Garrett Huber, a 2-run home run in that one. He's got 3 home runs on the summer. A 2-run home run, a 3-run home run, and a grand slam, Garrett Scott.
Yes,
so
yeah.
It's
and in the spring too, it doesn't surprise me because he came up with some big. We had against Point, he had a couple big hits during the season.
Yep.
The Wausau East game, we're down to literally 1 strike. He's at the plate, fouls it off, and then hits a triple to right field to basically tie the game. He comes through. But Whiffley's, for his stature, he's a solid athlete. He's got great feet, and
absolutely.
There's some good juniors coming back. Pretty exciting for us and for the Legion program as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. As seeing a former player out there, Caleb Kromnacher, or over here, I guess, but it's great to have those guys come back and help this Legion team out as well after playing the spring in college.
Well, you can't beat that. Can I give my own 2
go
cents?
right ahead.
I thought it was outside. Sorry. Oh wait, no, it was for us. It was perfect, right down the pit, right down the pipe. Shoot, I'm sleeping up here. That was a great pitch.
That's right. Yeah, you were just mentioning Caleb.
It's neat to see Caleb and to come back and that experience. I'm sure Corda just loves that experience coming back, and with Ethan too. And as I was watching Ethan pitch, and I didn't have the pleasure of coaching him, but because he was Assumption, but boy, that kid, I'd love to play behind.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets the ball and it's right next pitch.
Yep, absolutely. All right, you gonna stick around, or
if you want?
Yeah, perfect.
Otherwise,
we'll go to the
boring people here.
Yeah, we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Rangers now lead 2-1.
Check out Clemmy Sales, located at 125 North 2nd Avenue in Stratford. For over a century, Clemmy Sales has been your #1 trusted Chevrolet dealership. From beginning to end in your car buying process, Clemmy will treat you like family each and every visit. Head on down to Clemmy Sales today to check out all their inventory, including the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado. Clemmy Sales, proud supporters of local high school athletics.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we...
Back to Buchholz Park. It's 2, 3, and 4 for the Rangers as the lead got cut in half. Now 2-1. Nathan Kromnacher up there. Nathan started the year red hot, and he has cooled off quite a bit at the plate. Been left side, and he rips that one to second place out of hop. He's been able to hit the ball hard. It's just been right to guys all summer long. And Donovan Brandel, the aforementioned, up to bat right now for the Rangers, being joined now by the last inning plus by Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raider head coach, varsity baseball coach Bob Galita, and Donovan Brandel in there for strike one. You were talking about Ethan Peters before the break. Talking about Ethan Peters before the break about how fast he works, and that's been what I've noticed all summer. Caleb works extremely fast as well. Oh man.
Yeah, almost hit that little kid.
Yeah. Brandel behind 0-2. Lincoln, or not Lincoln. The Rangers have a handful of those guys that just get the ball and work extremely fast.
And they say there's
Brandel trips out of the batter's box and an easy 6-3 put up.
With pitching, there's really kind of 3 rules you look for. You want to throw strikes. You want to you have control, but also if you work fast, I think it keeps your infielders on the ball, it keeps everybody going. And but Ethan is just, it's ridiculous fast. It's here and he gets it. I'd love to play behind a kid like that.
Well, and we've mentioned it a couple times. Josh Zwicky, he doesn't disagree with Ethan Peters. Doesn't disagree with the pitches that Josh calls, and Josh calls his own game. I don't know what
same in the spring.
He did in the spring,
yep.
And
I was just sitting with Brandels, and Judd just said the same thing. He said they're on the same page. They don't really, and you can't beat that.
Yeah, absolutely. The 0-1 to Cody Bradle. A couple singles today for Cody off of the back of Stenson. And an infield single. Got to make sure Stenson is all right. A line drive off his back. Could hear the thud. And the third single for Cody Bradle. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. As the whole infield coming in to make sure that he's all right. And a absolute thud. Kimo Ferreira coming in to run as Cody Bradle is going to make his way down to the bullpen, but just hoping he's all right. It sounded like it just hit the fat and the muscle of Stenson's back, but
not something comfortable you want
yeah,
to see.
absolutely. 60 feet from the plate, and he's going to walk off the mound slowly and casually as I believe Blake Roach will make his way to the mound, and we will take it. No, we'll stay here. All right. As Roach will come in and throw with 2 outs. Talking about Josh Zwicky this summer, and much obviously caught all spring, but the beating that Josh takes behind the plate every game. We were up in Merrill on Monday, and I don't know if it hit off his mask or something, and they took the ball out to the mound, and I think he mouthed it to the batter or the umpire. He said it happens every game. I mean, there's not a game that Josh doesn't have something happen to him. Marshfield ahead 11-0. Green Bay. As
well, they call it the tools of ignorance for a reason. But if you get to know Josh, he's a big, strong kid. Yep. And I don't think anything scares the kid. I'll be honest with you. He's just a tough kid, and so they're signaling to you.
Yep. Kimo coming in to run. Blake Roach out there to throw for Oshkosh.
With that previous kid who got hit too, that's always a concern.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
We had a kid in the summer actually who got hit in the face, and many years. That's probably 15 years ago, but he just thank God that he was okay in the long run. But good gracious.
Yeah, always scary. That's for sure.
Well.
And again, obviously hit him in the back, and it had a big thud, and he's up and walking around with a bag of ice. But not saying it was fortunate that he got hit, but if you're going to get hit anywhere in the back, and
there's so little time on him after the game to make sure everything's good. And it was a beautiful hit, but it's an unfortunate location, I guess.
Yep, absolutely. As soon as it happened, Court yelling to Kimo, as I'm guessing, obviously Cody in to come in to try and get the save against this, again, very talented Oshkosh team. They 10-run ruled Wausau in their first game, as Wausau again with a couple of conference tomorrow, part of beautiful weather around tomorrow. All day baseball, have Riverfront, but Josh Zwicky into the batter's box now. For those,
yep, because there's an old saying in coaching, it's about the Jimmies and Joes, not the X's and O's.
Yeah.
You get to know the kids a little bit more, and like I say, what a great group of kids this is. And it's just nice to see them in the hallway, and whether you give them a hard time or just remind them of practice, whatever. It's
a lot easier to, especially
came a couple years ago. Well, we
team at 3-0 back to Zwicky, and on 4 pitches, Roach walks his first hitter. And how tough is that? He was warming up quite a bit in between innings. Having him sit on the bench, not thinking obviously Stenson would get hit, and then coming off the bench and throwing after being on the bench for maybe an inning and a half.
How tough would that be?
Yeah, just
it's tough. Just the mental side of things. It's you want to build up a little bit of a lather in the bullpen, and today that's not too tough because in the summer you have a little more. Obviously, it's warm anyway, but when you're mentally not ready, and then suddenly, wait, who's pitching, who's hitting, that's a challenge.
The 0-1 coming back to Garrett Huber. 0-2 now. You mentioned a couple of guys coming back, and obviously it's still a couple seasons away, but and obviously as a baseball, any kind of coach, you're always looking forward to the next season.
Oh, yeah.
And 0-2 coming back. That one's going to be grounded to second. We'll finish off that thought in the top of the 7th. No runs on a hit, and Rangers leave 2. Go to the top of the 7th. Last chance for Oshkosh. 2-1 Rapids.
Forward Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years, and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient.
My name is Marissa, and I just finished my junior year in college. It's time for me to buy my first car before I start my senior year and before I start my career search. I clicked on an ad for Wheelers and found a car that was in my budget. I contacted the dealership and they emailed me an appointment for test drive. Test drive day is here. The sales staff was helpful and made sure I was comfortable learning about the car. It only took a few minutes and my credit application was approved. Just a couple of quick signatures and a payment I can afford. My first time buying a car, and it was so simple. Thank you, Wheelers.
And now, the continuing adventures of Captain Collision.
Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course, of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Top of the 7th inning. It's 1, 2, and 3 for Oshkosh. A big thank you to Coach Bob Galita stopping in for the last couple innings and giving us his take on his team and a little insight on the players here. And the 1-1 now. Again, Cody Bradle warming up after that hard shot to off Stenson's back. Going to be hit to right center. That one's going to get down, a leadoff single. And that would get by Huber to second. The throw from center, a leadoff double for Eli Burnt. And now Colton Clark in the top of the 7th. Again, 1, 2, and 3. Stay tuned for today's postgame show brought to you by Mankey Automotive. Mankey is the area's best choice for auto body repair. Mankey Automotive is located at 510 25th Avenue North in Wisconsin Rapids. Mankey Automotive, we meet the nicest people by accident. So another stressful situation for Tyler Byer. A runner at second and nobody out. That's Burnt's second double today. Corner infielders are in. First one misses high and in, 1-0. Couple of technical difficulty. Lost the scoreboard. The 1-0 coming back. That one's going to be popped up. Right field. Over on is Nathan Kromnacher. He's going to make the catch. Taking up the throw to third. Over to third. He's going to be out. Oh, he's safe. He's off the base. And he's going to stay safe. Court Helper out there to talk. He slid off of the base. He called safe before the runner got to third. A throw from Nathan Kromnacher was on point. I think Burnt slid off of the base. Gabe Sawicki held the tag. And there's one away for Hunter Wright. What a throw from Nathan Kromnacher. And the delivery. Breaking ball in there, missed. Infield in. Going to be hit over to Bradle. Off of Bradle's glove, and the run's going to come in and score. An E4 allows Burnt to come in and score. E4 gets right to first. And the game is tied at 2. The throw from Kromnacher to Zwicky still in question. but doesn't matter right now. It's all tied up at 2. Byer comes set and fires home. Outside corner for strike 1. Ethan Peters now gets a no decision. And the 0-1 coming back. Breaking ball in there, miss low, 1-1. Oshkosh 2-8-0 on the board. Wisconsin Rapids 2-6-1. Fires home. Low and away. Rangers will have 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of the 7th. Right over at first, back in time. Dylan Crumry up to bat. Couple of flyouts and a single. The 2-1 coming back. This tie 3-1. All right. Caden Wright on deck. 3-1 coming back. Fires home. Popped up on the infield. Whiffley will call it and make the catch for out number 2. 2 away here in the top of the 7th inning for Caden Wright, the right fielder. Hunter Wright leads from first. All now up at 2, 2 outs. Going to be grounded up the middle. Breda will take it and he'll step on second to end the top of the 7th. A run on a hit and an error. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Rangers trying to walk it off here. All knotted up at 2.
The 2018 model year sell down is taking place now at your Wheelers Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
Bottom of the 7th inning, designated hitter number 12, Jack Wenzel.
Jack Wenzel to lead things off in the bottom of the 7th inning. Wenzel, Byer, and Whipfley. Wenzel, ground out and a strikeout. Stevens Point and Stevens Point and Wausau. Stevens Point and Nakusa being ready to take the field. First offering from Roach, going to be grounded foul. 0-1. So Stenson, after being hit by the line drive, he goes 5 2/3. Gives up 7 hits, 2 runs. Missed high, 1-1. That wasn't his walk. No walks. And 2 strikeouts. And there, Jack Wenzel gets hit. And a leadoff hit by pitch and a base runner for the Rangers. And now Tyler Byer.
To bat, pitcher number 22, Tyler Byer.
Tyler has singled and scored. He grounded out in the 5th. Blake Roach out there for Oshkosh. Pickoff attempt back in time. Garrett Huber was picked off in the 4th. Roach fires. Byer bunts it. Good bunt down the third base line. And Tyler Byer getting the job done on the sacrifice. 5-3 put out. There's one away. For Jacob Whiffley, the top of the order, due up.
Now batting number 10, Jake Whiffley.
Jacob has singled and has flown out. Wenzel, good speed at second base. Roach fires, grounded foul, 0-1. Yep, absolutely. No balls and a strike, 1 out. And Roach comes set on the 0-1. Missed inside, 1-1. Again, Stevens Point and Nakusa getting ready to take the field. I believe game time scheduled for 7:30 between the two. And the 1-1. Foul straight back. Whiffley knew he missed one. Wanted that one back. Caleb Kromenacher on deck. The 1-2. Coming back to Whiffley. This is way outside. 2-2. Coming back. Could be knuckled over to third base. A slow roller across the diamond and in time. Gets Whiffley by a step and a half. 5-3 put out. Now the top of the order for Caleb Kromenacher.
Back to the top of the order. Left fielder number 19, Caleb Kromenacher.
Nathan on deck. And they will. Coach is yelling down to the bullpen. And they will most likely bring in another pitcher. Coach heading out to the mound. They will make the call to the bullpen, and we will step aside and give you Blake Roach's final stat line and get you ready for the matchup with Caleb Kromenacher after this.
And now, the continuing adventures of Captain Collision.
Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course. Of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Wausau Homes Marshfield offers the quality you know and trust close to home. Whether you're looking for a 2-story house with an open staircase or a cozy 2-bedroom bungalow, Wausau Homes Marshfield can build it with a firm price and a guaranteed move-in date. Stop by their new location on Central Avenue and see how Wausau Homes Marshfield can help make your homeowning dreams come true. Wausau Homes Marshfield, custom homes built your way.
If your path to achieving your hopes and dreams is less than clear, Meyer & Associates provides the direction and guidance that helps put things into focus. We provide financial advice and customized solutions that help take the uncertainty out of your dreams for today and the future.
We can work together to make an honest assessment, understand your options, commit to a plan, live life brilliantly. Our team is here to help.
Blake Roach got the job done for Oshkosh, and now it's Caden Wright's turn with a runner at second and 2 outs. He'll face off with Caleb Kromanacher. Caleb, a ground out, a sacrifice bunt, and a fly out. Wenzel, good speed at second base. All knotted up at 2. We play in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2-8-0 for Oshkosh, 2-6-1, 2-7-1 for Wisconsin Rapids. Wenzel led the inning off with a hit-by pitch. That one is behind Caleb Kromanacher, 1-0. And they're going to make him walk down to first base. Yeah. Was that the last game that might have been the Nakusa game, the Oshkosh and Wausau game where 4 players got hit, 2 from each side. First offering. First one misses low and into Nathan Kromanacher. Nathan, 3 ground outs, all hard hit. Wenzel leads from second. Good speed on the base pass. The only run that counts or matters is the one at second. Strike to Nathan. Donovan Brandel on deck. Crowd starts to file in for the Sixers game and the Goose game. The 1-1. Back to Nathan. It's fouled it straight back. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. All knotted up at 2. Caden Wright comes set. Looks at his runners, takes a deep breath, and fires home. Fires home. Going to be hit foul. Staying alive is Nathan. Rangers scored 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Oshkosh scored 1 in the 6th and 1 in the 7th. Rangers trying to get 1 here in the 7th. Wright comes set. Fires back on the 1-2. Lifted, center field. Back on it is Burnt, and he's going to make the catch. And we'll go to extras here at the Firecracker Classic. No runs on no hits. 2 runners left aboard. Go to the top of the 8th, all knotted up at 2.
With summer right around the corner, are you looking to purchase that special toy? Bill's Service Center is your one-stop shop for everything that you need to enjoy your summer. We have a huge inventory of Polaris and Can-Am and ATVs and UTVs. We also have a huge selection of Ski-Doo if you're already planning for next winter. Whether you're looking for something brand new or used, come on down to Bill's Service Center, where we not only sell the equipment, but we fix it too.
Are you a veteran looking to buy a new home or lower your existing mortgage payment?
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we understand the sacrifices you made in serving our country. We believe it's our turn to serve you and your family.
We'll show you how to take advantage of your VA home loan benefit. At Fairway, we can finance up to 100% on the home you intend to purchase or refinance.
At Fairway, we'd be honored to help you with your financing. Stop in at one of our offices or give us a call today.
Back to Buchholz Park, going to extra innings here. It'll be Tyler Byer back out there for the Rangers. He'll face off with 6, 7, and 8. Brendan Krumrye, Ben Schneider, and Carter Maslowski. Yeah, and moving right along, and Oshkosh is able to score 2. And now a conversation between the coach and the umpire, as again the top of that 7th inning was led off by a double from Eli Burnt, a fly out to Colton Clark, which Burnt tagged up on, and the throw from Nathan Kromanacher on point, but just not quite there in time.
Doing a lot of gesturing, the Oshkosh coaching staff is into the field as if they may be questioning some of the substitutions that were made, or I don't know if they'd be talking about something that happened in the last inning. I think the coach wants an explanation on something, but I don't know if you've got any player movement in between defensive innings for Wisconsin Rapids.
Yeah, the Rangers
still talking to the tournament official here, and he'll head up to the press box soon. We'll find out what it's all about here shortly.
Yeah, Rangers know. All right, so we go to the top of the 8th, which we're told we play California rules. Start with a runner at second base with 1 out. And that is Caden Wright out there.
Number 17, second baseman, Brendan Crumride.
Brendan Crumride will lead things off. Pair of strikeouts and a fielder's choice. And the first offering in there for strike 1. So that bodes well for the Rangers. They'll have Nathan Kromanacher at second base. Very good speed. Caden Wright, probably good speed himself, stands out there at second base. And the 0-1 from Tyler. Going to be knuckled over, foul, in on his hands. Very nice pitch from Tyler Byer. Ben Schneider on deck. And the 0-2 from Tyler. Missed high. Wanted to miss high, hit his spot, and it's 1-2. And Rangers looking for a big win here. The 1-2. Coming back. Swung on and missed. Byer strikes out Crumride. And there's two-way now. So all in all, Tyler Byer could possibly only face 2 batters. Yeah. And now Ben Schneider, the designated hitter. Strikeout, fly out, and a fielder's choice. He looks at strike 1. Yeah. And Rangers will have the heart of their order up in the bottom of the 8th. The 0-1 from Tyler. Outside. Again, we mentioned it with Ethan Peters was pitching. He paint those corners. It's just all but impossible to hit. And Oshkosh has been unable to do that today. The 0-2 coming back. Strike 3, got him looking. And on 7 pitches, Tyler Byer gets out of the 8th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 2-2.
Are you looking for a daycare close to Auburndale? Little Sprouts Learning Garden Daycare, located at 10564 North School Road, has a convenient location right next to Auburndale schools. When you bring your children to Little Sprouts, you know that you're leaving them in good hands. With a capacity of 50 children, this daycare is open to all children from 6 weeks to 12 years. Conveniently open from 6:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, Little Sprouts Learning Garden in Auburndale is your family-friendly daycare.
Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, has fresh cheese curds made daily, along with cheese and sausage trays for your next gathering. Nasonville Dairy is home to over 24 cheese varieties. 1.5 million pounds of milk daily gives you cheddar, feta, Colby, and even blue marble jack. Shop in the store or online at NasonvilleDairy.com. Nasonville Dairy, a family tradition of quality.
All right, so Tyler Byer gets out of the 8th inning with a pair of strikeouts. Home plate umpire took a little bit longer on that outside pitch to ring up Ben Schneider, but he's been calling it all day. And Tyler Byer was able to paint that outside corner and get the final out of the 8th. Again, we start the extra innings with a runner at second and 1 out. So Nathan Kromanacher was the final out of the inning. He'll march his way over to second base as soon as the throwdown from second happens. And that is where he will head with Donovan Brandel up to bat. Donovan, Cody, and Josh Sawicki with a very speedy Nathan Kromanacher at second base. Again, Nathan, great speed. Donnie with a big opportunity here to keep the tournament hopes alive for the Rangers. First one misses high and in. Yep. As Coach Helber told them before, you lose and you're done in between games, and they have fought tooth and nail here against a very good Oshkosh team. Popped up and out of play, 1-1. Oshkosh Post 70, I believe that's what it was. They are 9-1 on the year, as was seen prior to this ball game, prior to the tournament. The 1-1 coming back. Missed high, 2-1. Marshfield win 13-0. 13-0 win for the Marshfield Post 54 Blue Devils. The 2-1 coming back. Popped up, center field. Over on it is Burnt. He'll make the catch. Kromenacher taking the throw, and he is going to be safe. Again, he tried to slide, but this field, or the infield, yeah. Yeah. And now Cody Bradle with a runner at third and 2 outs. Cody 3 for 3 today in this ball game. Knocked Charlie Stenson out of the game after a line drive hitting him in the back. And they are going to put Cody Bradle on the intentional walk. And now Josh Sawicki. Big opportunity for Josh, who has struggled at the plate today. Yep. A lot of green out there. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Josh a single, a ground out, and a walk. Caden Wright comes set. Looks and fires. Lifted center field. Back on it is Bird. He's still going back, and it's going to get by him, and the Rangers win. Josh Sawicki, a shot to center field, and the Rangers walk it off in the bottom of the 8th inning. 1 run on no hits. Rangers leave 1, but they walk it off, and they beat Oshkosh here tonight. Wisconsin Rapids 3. Oshkosh 2 will have Coach Cord Helber in our Manke Automotive postgame show. A big smile on his face and a player of the game. We'll have all that for you and more next from Buchholz Park.
And now the continuing adventures of Captain Collision.
Aha, the phone. Hello, Manke's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course. Of course, Rob and the rest of the Manke team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Manke's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident.
The 2018 model year sell down is taking place now at your Wheeler's Family Auto Group. Save up to 23% off select in-stock models. We invite you to visit us at any of our 4 locations: Abbotsford, Medford, Marshfield, and Wisconsin Rapids.
Located in Spencer, R&R Flooring is your one-stop shop for flooring and furniture. Whether you're looking for bedroom furniture, living room furniture, or specialty furniture for your man cave, R&R has it all. With furniture from Lang and Wolfcraft that are made right here in Marshfield, you can shop local. R&R Furniture also has several different types of flooring options available. They also have all your favorite sports team-themed furniture, from the Packers to the Brewers. So head on down to R&R Furniture in Spencer, where their goal is to make a house a home. Check out Clemmy Sales, located at 125 North 2nd Avenue in Stratford. For over a century, Clemmy Sales has been your #1 trusted Chevrolet dealership. From beginning to end in your car buying process, Clemmy will treat you like family each and every visit. Head on down to Clemmy Sales today to check out all their inventory, including the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado. Clemmy Sales, proud supporters of local high school athletics.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Grassland Dairy Products in Greenwood has been in the butter churning business for over 300 years. Since 1893, when the original Wietrich family immigrated to Wisconsin from the Swiss Alps, to present-day fourth-generation owners, Grassland Dairy Products has perfected the butter-making process. Grassland Dairy offers an assortment of butter products and dairy ingredients. Whether for industrial use or your own kitchen table, you can trust that Grassland Dairy Products will produce quality butter that everyone will enjoy. GrasslandDairy.com.
Forward Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years, and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
My name is Marissa, and I just finished my junior year.
They're just sour.
It's time for me to buy my first car before I start my senior year and before I start my career search. I clicked on an ad for Wheelers and found a car that was in my budget. I contacted the dealership.
He brings 2 guys every time.
Test drive. Test drive day is here. The sales staff was helpful and made sure I was comfortable learning about the car. It only took a few minutes and my credit application was approved.
Talk
Just a
to
couple
Ethan
of
every
quick
game.
signatures and a
Seems
print I
like.
knew for. My first time buying a car, and it was so simple.
All right.
Thank you, Wheelers.
And now, the continuing adventures of Captain Collision.
Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course. Of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the night.
Welcome back to Buchholz Park, Mankey Automotive postgame show. A walk-off win for the Wisconsin Rapids Post 9 Rangers. Josh Sawicki, the hero tonight, a 3-2 win over Oshkosh. Here with manager Cord Halbert. Coach, you said it was a must-win game, obviously, to move on, get to possibly play on Sunday. Just talk about the motivation coming into this ballgame.
I thought we were extremely focused. We did everything different than we did not do the first game. We did everything we were supposed to. We were putting the ball in play, limiting the strikeouts. We had 8 hits. We had phenomenal pitching. We played a really good game all the way through.
And Oshkosh able to grind back, tie the game up in the 7th. A very close play at third in the top of the 7th inning. Us not knowing the California rules, put in a runner at second base. Nathan Kromnacher obviously very fast. Nice to get a base runner on of his caliber. Just talk about that bottom of the 8th inning.
Yeah, I mean, have him at second base is a huge advantage going into those rules. Donnie gets him over to third, and then Josh with the big hit to seal the deal there.
We talk just about every time Ethan pitches, we talk about how good he is. Painting the outside corners. He talked about that in the win against Merrill. Just talk about how good. There's not really words anymore to talk about how well Ethan is pitching this summer. Just talk about him a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing over and over again. He throws phenomenal games. Unfortunately, we had to hold him to 80 pitches today, so we have him available for the week. If we keep him in there, I think he continues to dominate as the way he did. He just painted the corners, slider, curveball, changeup, all just breaking in there. He threw a heck of a game again.
Conference makeup game tomorrow against Wausau, 3 o'clock. Probably have to beat up the Heat again, how hot it was today. Just talk about knowing how good this Oshkosh team is, the motivation beating them going into the rest of the weekend and the rest of the week.
Yeah, that's a huge win for us. We knew that they were a great team coming in. They were a really good ball club. They made the state last year, so we knew that all coming in. So this win hopefully just propels us, keeps our confidence really high for the rest of the season here.
All right, thanks, Coach. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, we'll bring in Ethan Peters. Ethan, familiar face as last couple of outings. Saw you in Merrill on Monday. Again, I mentioned it during the broadcast. You mentioned to me just being able to paint those outside corners, not a place where the hitters aren't able to hit the ball. Just talk about doing that against a very good Oshkosh team.
Well, it helps when my catcher over here knows the ump and sets up outside and just painting where he puts it, and that.
Yeah, and obviously getting a big win against a very good Oshkosh team coming in, and after they 10-run ruled Wausau and you guys fell in game 1. Just talk about how big of a motivation it was to get those first 2 runs and able to spray the ball all over the field and come out with a big win.
Well, the way we played the first game, I wasn't sure how this game was going to go. And then we learned that Wausau got 10 runs. So it was kind of like, okay, I want to make sure this game is not what the last one was. Yeah. So I was just more focused. I think everybody was more focused because that was a big game for us. And hopefully we catch a dub tomorrow and get to play Sunday.
Absolutely. And bottom of the 8th inning, Josh came up to the plate. Did you have any did you know how much confidence did you have in Josh getting that big hit?
Well, when they walked Cody, I look over to Caleb and I go, that's not a good move. And then Josh walks up there with his little stroll. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's happening. So, and then he pounded it over the center fielder's head, and we watched him run back, and it was like, yeah, it's over.
All right. Perfect. We'll bring in Josh and put you guys in the house afterwards. Josh Zwicky, walk-off winner, catcher behind the plate, and Josh just talk about the big hit, big win.
Well, to be honest, I was not expecting that. I've been struggling a little bit this season, and but one thing I'm good at is hitting the curveballs. I don't know. I love curveballs. He threw me one right down the middle. I was like, yep, I'm swinging. So,
one of 2 pieces of the Dinger Bros. Coming up with a big hit, being behind the plate for 15 innings, 15. Just talk about the legs and getting up there in the bottom of the 8th after catching all day and getting that big hit.
I wanted to get out of it in the bottom of the 7th, to be honest, because it just wears you down in the hot sun, sweating. Oh my goodness! But yeah, I'll have pain occasionally in my hips and knees because it's just wear and tear. But I love it, and it's best for the team. So
we talked to Coach Galita during the game a little bit today. Talked about how much of a beating you take behind the plate at every game. We joked about it. We mentioned during the doubleheader in Merrill, you mouth to an umpire or a player. It happens every game. And now the joke around here, if you don't get hit, it's not much of a game. So just talk about that a little bit.
Well, I've gotten hit in the face masks 4 times in the last 3 games. So that's the easy pain, but I get hit in the shoulders, the legs. It's just everywhere. I never get a break, but that's part of catching. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And one more thing, walking Cody Bradle. He was 3 for 3 today. They walked him to get to you. Just talk about how much motivation and confidence you had after they did that.
Well, I was like, okay, Cody's a good hitter, but he's better than me. So I'm like, that's probably a smart idea for them. Yeah. But I was like, yeah, I have confidence. I've done stuff like this before. So, what an opportunity. That's pretty much what I was thinking is, yeah, they gave me an opportunity to get the game-winning hit. So I took it.
One more quick thing. You saw you hit it to center field, obviously, and Eli Burns being a very, very good center fielder. Once you saw him retreating a little bit, just talk about what was going through your mind.
Well, I hit it, and I knew I hit it square, and then I didn't see him backing up right away. I was like, yep, I think it's over his head. So I was like, okay, that's nice.
All right, perfect. We'll put Ethan and Josh in the house, see if they can 30-second break. All right.
And now, the continuing adventures of Captain Collision.
Aha, the phone. Hello, Mankey's Automotive and Collision Center.
Hi, Captain Collision. I was backing out of the driveway and trying to text my friend and hit the snowbank thingy, and boom. Know what I mean?
Of course. Of course, Rob and the rest of the Mankey team can fix anything. They can give you a free estimate, free pickup and delivery, and a lifetime warranty on your repair work. Now let's get to work. Mankey's Automotive and Collision Repair, 25th Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Why do you get to go first?
Okay, fine. You say yours.
2, 1. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Josh.
And we're in the house.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Let's roll it there. Hey,
Josh.
Josh, yeah.
Josh.
Yeah.